Hey family. So this time, this is not a bit. I really don't feel good. Haven't felt good in days. That's why I haven't put out any videos lately. But I'm still out here on the road because what else am I going to do? I wanted to make some chicken soup. And I'm not sure if this is going to work out right, but I'm going to do it anyway. Life of a trucker, huh? Ain't no way so glamorous. Let's go.
Hi, my name is T. I am not a chef. Actually, I'm a truck driver. And I don't drive food trucks, I drive a semi. What I'm about to do is show you how to do what I do on my truck. Welcome to your favorite new food show, Big Taste in a Small Space with me, T. So when I got up this morning, I knew I had a long drive ahead of me before I got to pick up my load. And since I'm feeling so crappy, I figured let me start some soup. Let me see if I can find a way to get this done. So I took some celery out, just cut it up into chunky bits, chunky pieces. Didn't much matter. Throwing all this in the crock pot. And I got some rosemary, just half of a sprig, put some leaves in there. A little bit of garlic, about 5, 6, 7 pieces, keep the vampires away. Just throw the whole bulb in there. I ain't cutting up nothing. And I figured, okay, what else could I put? Those are some dry jalapenos. These are some other small little chilies. This is a little, some cloves, about 4 or 5 whole cloves. Some coriander seeds that I found recently. Some salt. That is some smoked salt. Kind of like this salt. I think that was the hickory smoke. A few fennel seeds. So I like the way that tastes. I need something that I like in here. And then I put this giant-sized chicken breast. I don't know where I got these chicken breasts on steroids, but I found them. Some Worcestershire. Glub, a whole bunch of that. And a whole bunch of soy sauce, too. Little black pepper. Because I gotta get some black pepper in me every now and then. All the time. Add a little water to the top of the chicken. Yep. Close that up. So I started that before I started driving. And I was driving a good solid 8 hours. They say soup takes a long time. I just put it in the crock pot and let it go. So after a good 8 hours, and I found out that my load was canceled, took out that piece of chicken breast that was so tender it was just falling apart. I almost couldn't get it out the pot. And I had this idea that I'm going to take all the solid pieces and put it in my jet blend. And, fished out as much as I could. And this is when it kind of went haywire. I tried to pour the stuff into the jet blend. Normally, I got a pretty steady hand when it comes to pouring stuff, but this was not that day. So I had to pour it in something to pour it into that, and then fish out the rest of the pieces. Because we're going to blend this up and make it nice and smooth. Plus all those peppers and stuff. I didn't want to have to chew on them. I just wanted it, to flavor the soup. So I truly made a total mess. But what the hey? Blend that up, pour it in. Because I had some more in the pot, pour it back. I want as much of this blended together as possible. Not making too much more of a mess. Trust me, I did. Thing kept stopping on me, but hey, I got it to work. Work it out, blend it up. Now that is my broth. Now I'm gonna put that back onto the crock pot burner and let it start cooking. It's back on high. Take this chicken out that is extremely moist, extremely tender. I had this fantasy that I was gonna be able to cut it into cubes. No need, just pull it apart with my fingers because it's so moist and tender. And tasty. Yeah, I tasted a few pieces. It was kind of good. You know, sometimes chicken breast can dry out on you. Well, I put most of that into the crock pot at one time. Put that back on the burner. Oh, add a little salt. A little pepper. Salt and pepper. Yeah. Tastes a little bland. Put that back on the burner. And I got some little carrots out. I should have just put the whole thing in the pot. I said, let me cut them up because I didn't think I'd sleep as long as I did. So I shaved a few of them down. I didn't use all that I took out the pack. Shaved them down with the mandolin. And what I didn't shave down, I took out. There's no one big chunks and small ones. And had this parsnip. Clean off some of the edge, some of the outside. Took the mandolin, shaved that down, a couple pieces. Because that's real good for your gut. It's real good for the body. People don't know about that stuff. And I cut that into smaller pieces. Put that on the side with the carrots and the rest of the meat. Figured, alright, well, I got my mandolin out. Let me do another piece of celery. Just some small pieces. Give the soup some texture. Reinforce the flavors. I was like, you know what? I've got some ginger. They always talk about and never use and buy it all the time and then throwing it out. So I put some ginger in there too. So I put all that into the pot, turned the pot back on high, and I went to sleep for a couple hours. Didn't matter. At that point it was done, but you know, those new fresh vegetables I put in there, they can soften, they can flavor, just kind of re-enhancing some of the stuff that I made it with in the first place. Except for the ginger, you know, that was new. That was needed. When I was finally able to drag myself out of bed to eat something, Lord knows I haven't been hungry, but I've wanted this soup since I felt this bug coming on. I added some noodles to it, and I'm eating it straight out the pot. Those are those little flat noodles that I found that I really like. Put them in there, they'll dissolve, they'll get softened. Because they really don't take long to, cook. Plus to soak up the flavor. Well, I ate a whole lot more than I thought I would. But I do have something left over. I'm thinking about tomorrow putting some lentils straight into this pot and cook the lentils in there. Make whole nother soup out of it. Hey, we'll see. But sick man's chicken soup.